And the camera's rolling now. Hi, welcome to the show. This is This Week with Drew, the Monday edition for May 11th, 2020. On today's episode, we got fake movie reviews. And we're going to do a freestyle intro. Because you know, that's the way the show go. When Big Drew Beverly on the mic, you know he's a freestyle MC. Oh, and he sways around and he moves his head and he flows it all around. Hi, welcome to the show. This is This Week with Drew, the Monday edition. What's going on? You guys sucking on? Did you guys have a good weekend? You fucking go to Jake? You fucking waiting outside in line and you just for a couple more days so we can get in there? You're fucking gumbo at the VLTs. Gumbo at the VLT. Play Lucky Wild 7 Lucky Big Spin Jungle Man. Thanks for watching. I'm doing okay. I hope you guys are doing good. It's the Monday edition, so thank you guys for watching, listening and watching, and shout out to everybody on Patreon, all my motherfucking break-even boys, John, Greg, Isaac, Joel, Mike, and motherfucking Bryce, Marnus, Andre, Colette, Blair, Ashley, all the fucking Patreons, and motherfucking PG and Com, and Mac, and Mink, and everybody in the motherfucking hood. Okay, today, what are we gonna talk about? We're gonna do, let's talk about how was my weekend, cause it's Monday! Well, I'm sure you guys had a pretty good weekend, doing fuck all. I heard Alberta's reopening pretty soon next week, buddy. Vancouver already opened, people out on the beaches, and Edmonton's opening up next week. Some comedy clubs are opening up, man. So it's the great reopening, buddy. I'm curious to see if there's going to be a second wave. My mom's a nurse. She worked in ICU and recovery during this, and her hospital that she worked at, they didn't get slammed. Apparently, not too many, very few hospitals in Edmonton and Northern Alberta got slammed. So right on. Whether that's due to Albertans just being straight up just so gnarly that they've been just like, Rona ain't gonna catch me. We've been hacking darts and blunts and shit, man. You think a little respiratory guys will wake up with Rona, just think it's because they had too many Peter Jacksons last night. They're hacking up these guys are used to hacking up a lung every single fucking day. When you just gotta get smoking a half pack of pack and a half of P. Jones every single fucking day. Peter Jackson's the lord of my lungs, man. That was the first smoke that everybody smoked in the hood, and because they were cheap, man. It was $6 for a 20 pack and $8 for a 25 pack, and the king size pack. They used to come, it was like a wall. We used to call it the Great Red Wall, man, or at least I did. It was like a fucking, just a giant red wall of darts, just like king size Peter Jackson's, just lung punching your fucking face. It was so everybody in Alberta is like, fucking hey. So anyways, so we'll see if the great reopening works. I'm itching to get back out there, man. I've been holding the mic, on Mondays and Thursdays. But I just want to get out there. I don't want to do any Rona material. When I get back, man, in the saddle, I'm just straight up doing bangers. I'm going to listen to all my old sets, and I'm just going to pull out the heat. And I don't know if it's like, I don't know. Part of me is like, is it my duty as a fucking comedian to speak truth to power and talk about what's going on in society? Or is it my job to just provide people with entertainment? I think it's both. But which one supersedes the other? I think the entertainment value should always supersede any other sort of aspirations of affecting cultural change. And that's at a sacrifice of what? Integrity, perhaps. But, I think that the average person is not going to mind that. Honestly. There's a reason why people like coming out to shows and stuff. It's because they don't want to fucking think about this bullshit anymore. I feel like your job is to like, maybe, I don't know, it depends. There's different theories about it, but I do think that it is your job to just fucking do right by the crowd, man. They pay money to be there. They might have, who knows what their situation was, just getting out of the door, man. That's a whole fucking operation just to try to figure out how you're going to fucking get out of your house with what's going on in your house, leave and come back, you know, that's a whole fucking operation right there. So good. You know, so I feel like I'm just gonna do. I was talking about this with Paul, man. We're just doing bangers, bro. There's no reason to go and be like, because there's gonna be so many stupid fucks going up there and be like, well, I don't know what you guys did with your quarantine, but I finished porn, or like some stupid just have fucking hacky dudes. Just like talking about how much they jerked off and like I didn't think it was possible. The fact it's like, man, nobody gives a fuck, dude. You know, or the guys that are gonna come in and just be like Mr. fucking truth to power guy, and that's the only thing that they care about, and they could give a fuck about the audience, and they'd be like, you don't know, man, Bill Gates, he invented computers, he invented viruses and sold us the cure for the viruses, and now he's inventing the diseases and selling us the cure for the disease, man. There's gonna be dudes just fucking ranting about that. Fucking not giving a fuck. You know, I don't know. It's gonna be girls talking about how they fucking propose to their vibrators. There's just gonna be, it's gonna be a slew of fucking just shit related material that like I don't think is necessary, man. I think what we should just get back on is just be like, bro, man, like what's the deal with fucking like dirt? Worms, they love it. Yo, I saw this video of this dude. He fucking had 2 sticks and he put them to the ground, and one stick had like bumps on it, so that when he went like, it would go like, and then he put those 2 sticks to the ground. He went, and all these fucking worms just started coming creeping out of nowhere towards the, like they were like, it was like some worm hypnotist. And I was like, what the fuck's going on here? And apparently it's like the worms, when they feel, because they don't have eyes or nothing. So, but when they feel the vibrations of the raindrops hitting the surface of the ground, they don't want to get drowned in the wet mud, right? So that's why worms come out in the rain, because they don't want to drown in the mud. So they come out, but all they have is the vibrations. So when they hear the they think it's raining. You fucking dumbass worm. Also, why do fish like worms? When would a fish ever get an opportunity to eat a worm? Are there worms in the lake? Are there lake worms? When the fuck would a fish eat a worm? Why? That's same with dogs. Why do dogs like chickens? You'd never see a dog like my mini schnauzer just choke out a rooster. But this fucking guy loves chicken and liver. Oh man, I feel like there's something else I could go with that. We got the time to just sit here and think about that. Worms. How come fish like worms? What else is funny? That'd be like another animal liking something weird. This is the joke writing process. Let's get live. That would be like, let's do a simile joke here. Okay, so a fucking fish eating a worm is like a blank doing a blank. So let's list characteristics of a fish. A fish lives in water. A fish breathes water. It fucking eats other fish. It poops where it lives. And worms live in dirt. And they fucking don't have eyes. Fish do have eyes. Let's see. This joke is not going anywhere. We got to talk through it though. A fish eating a worm is like a fucking... what's up with fish? How would a fish even get a worm in the first place? It'd have to pop right out on the land during rain. Yeah, maybe this joke is not good. See, this is part of the joke writing process. Is you're like, fucking, maybe we'll just give up on it. I don't know. What do you think? There's my new segment. What do you think? There's a joke writing fucking 101 for you fucking guys. You can send it back to me on Instagram or Patreon or whatever the fuck. A fish eating a worm is like a blank and a blank. And that's a simile joke 101. Okay, moving on. Time for big news with Drew. Big news. This is fucking hilarious. Oh, and then we're gonna do fake movie reviews too. Ha ha ha! I forgot to do a big news last week. I set it up and I was gonna do it. Okay, where the fuck is that? There it is. Okay, here we go. This just came out May 4th, so this guy's doing this in right now. Rapid City, Michigan, or what is this? South Dakota. Rapid City man charged with DUI after running over himself. That's the new level of the liquor taking over. I fucking ran over myself. Okay, so here's Anthony Williamson of Rapid City was at the intersection of Jackson Boulevard and Mountain View Road, 11:25 a.m. Fucking A. This is why I love a lot of these DUIs that you hear about that make the news. They're never when you think they would be, like after midnight, you know, in between like midnight and 3 in the morning. It's always like 9:45, 11, like 2 p.m. And it's like this senator is pulled over at like 2 p.m. and he's just fucking wasted. And you're like, what's going on here? So this guy, so I want to know, 11:25 a.m. Friday, 11:25. That's probably early enough to be still fucking ripping. That's the guy that was just giving her all fucking night. He's schwacked. It's 11:30 now and he's going out for a fucking rip finally. And his car door opened and he fell out. And then when he fell out, he rolled under the vehicle and the rear wheel ran over his legs. A passerby was able to stop the vehicle. So this dude just fucking falls out, rolls under. Some people see this. One guy runs, jumps in the truck and puts it in a fucking park or whatever. After being evaluated by medics and declining treatment, he was arrested and charged with DUI. That's it? That's as far as that goes? Oh, fuck, man. Man, this website is... Are you born between 1941 and 1981? You might be eligible for a paid survey. Fuck, buddy. Let's do that. ABC. That's awesome, though. The liquor just fucking took hold of this guy, and he ran himself over. He's getting our fucked up. What are you in for? I ran somebody over. Who? He's a real fucking prick. Okay, and big news. There was another one I wanted to do. I couldn't remember. And this is funny. I just found this in my notes. I've been going through my old notes. So we can do, let's do like a fucking, let's do something like fun, This is a fake movie review. Okay, so this is something I wrote July 10th, 2018. So I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. So this is maybe not fake movie review. This is like a fake movie descriptions or like I don't know. This is just a parody. This is something I fucking wrote. It's called Money Boobs. Think Moneyball. Money Boobs is Money Boobs. Maybe I'll do this in like a one of those like British fucking David Attenborough announcer voices talking about like the oh jeez, there goes my fucking machine. Oh boy. Okay, whoops. Okay, so it's here we go. Money Boobs was a semi-autobiographical movie about a struggling strip club GM whose undervalued strippers... Oh, no. Okay, wait. I just got to do it like this. I got to do it fucking like this. Okay, so this is just something I wrote. Okay, Money Boobs. Money Boobs was a semi-autobiographical movie about a struggling strip club general manager who used undervalued strippers to build an award-winning empire. It stars Brad Pitt as the GM and Jonah Hill as the stripper-obsessed assistant. In a particularly pivotal scene, a one-armed 24-year-old lap dancer named Samantha was recruited by Pitt and Hill not to lap dance, but to take the main stage as a featured dancer. Although she initially objected because it's hard to climb a stripper pole with one arm, her unbelievable leg strength allowed her to climb faster and with more grace than anyone had seen before, allowing the club to begin to profit more than it ever had seen before. The movie ends when the hype around the strip club eventually dies down, and despite being offered a cushy job as the GM of a large chain of showgirls, Pitt decides to stay in the building that made him, dedicated to his ragtag team of midgets, sailors, and one-armed bandits. What the fuck is that about? Money boobs. It's like if Moneyball was set in a strip club. That's fucking stupid. Oh, man. Okay, well, fuck. I guess that's it. Yeah. Yeah, fucking A. Oh, that's the one more thing I want to talk about. Right, that's why I'm fucking stalling. Okay, because I wrote it down. Oh yeah, okay, there, we're done. But I'm just gonna do it. Here's my impersonation of every commercial now. Every fucking commercial now. In these trying times, you can know that we're all in this together. Arby's beef and cheddar curly fries cares about you. And wants you to know that when things go back to normal, we'll be there for you. Arby's beef and cheddar curly.